Uh,
And welcome back. Hello, one and all. Welcome
yo,
back to another stream of the Hexagon TTRPG. Today,
yo.
once more, it is my turn to DM. We're going to be playing a little Aglarond tonight
Yes.
with all my lovely players here.
Mm.
So, little quick recap of what happened last time.
Oh yes,
Uh,
please.
the party officially started off their second year in Aglarond High. They met back up after a couple weeks of kind of just finishing their own summer. They went and listened to the principal's beginning of the year address, and then went off each to find their mentors. As the second year in Aglarond High is highlighted by the mentor program, each having had picked their mentors during their summer break. Um, they spent a little bit of time with their chosen adventurer or retired adventurer, what have you, and were given each some tasks to do for the following few days. And one, however, was missing within this group, and that was Atomic Dan himself. So
Yeah.
Dan had other plans to finish his summer vacation, and he kind of went a little bit of a vagabond way off to, well, let him tell us exactly where he went off to.
It's all about the booty, baby.
Ooh, I'm looking for that booty, but not that kind of booty. The other kind of booty. Just give me a second. I gotta hop into chat to boost our numbers real quick.
Oh yeah. Get in there.
Gotta make sure I'm a part of it. Dan, Atomic Dan. He went fishing.
Fishing.
Yeah, there's a spot that his dad took him a long time ago when he was a little boy, a little tiny Dan. And that spot is ingrained in his mind because when they arrived, they were only like sea king level type fish in this body of water, like giant, massive sea creatures, and only his mother was able to wrangle them. So he figured, what better way to prove his strength to get stronger than to wrangle those same beasts?
Uh,
So he's gonna go there with a tiny little wooden fishing rod and try his best.
this is the sexiest story Ori has ever heard.
All right.
Want to go hunting?
So Dan comes around and look. Where would he pick? What is the most opportune spot that Dan would likely pick on this fishing trip of his?
Most likely spot.
Yes, because we're assuming this is a lake or
Yeah, it's just like some like remote island in the astral sea that happens to have like a huge body of water, but it's just like floating in, I guess, like space or whatever.
all right. And so he
Maybe a
shows
few
up,
palm trees.
and do you just throw in your line and sit back? Is there a special technique that Dan uses to reel in his fish?
No way. You just got to toss the line and something will bite.
All right.
Yeah.
So you toss the line. Have you baited it with anything?
No,
All right.
I'm all
I got to
bait you
catch
need.
something first so I can use it as bait. That's how
All right.
fishing works, right?
And so your line cast out into this great lake, surrounded by the emptiness and stillness of the astral sea, as the island floats kind of listlessly through the stars and just black inky depths of the astral sea. Roll me a, let's say, nature check. Nature or survival. I don't really mind which. I feel like those are probably the most likely fishing rolls.
Yeah, both pretty bad. But let's give it a shot. First roll in so long. Ooh, 10.
10. Okay.
Perfectly average.
So you wait a little bit of time. There is no current activity. The water is still, not a ripple to be seen on the surface. And then you feel a little tug on your line.
Oh, now we're talking, baby. Dig my heels into the sand. I get ready.
But that's it. Just that one little tug. And nothing.
I tug back.
Suddenly you feel a tug. Again.
Tug again.
And suddenly it's all you can do to be holding onto this fishing rod as this titanic battle of strength is about to unfold. As you try and reel in this, your potential first catch of the day.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
He digs his feet in the ground.
Hey, this ain't so hard, baby.
I ask you to roll me a little strength check.
Flat out strength, eh?
Flat out strength.
It's over. It's over. I got a
One?
6.
Oh.
6. All right. So,
First roll back, baby.
Second roll.
All right. How, if you would feel the rod being tugged out of your hand, would you go with it or would you let it go?
I think Dan's not expecting it at all. Like, he's thinking it's going to go so much easier. He's so super confident for some reason. So I think it's just going to like slip out of his hand and the rod's just going to like, go flying.
All right.
Like,
so you see, just as you kind of like pull back and try to land this catch, this dark shadow kind of just appears from beneath the lake, kind of like growing and growing and growing in size until it dwarfs a small building. And suddenly your rod is pulled out of your hands and it drifts back down, shrinking into the depths of the water.
But I need that. I'm gonna flick off my sandals, and I'm going to dive into the water.
Okay. So you dive in, and can you just let me? What is your Constitution modifier?
0.
Okay. So you have a minute of breath that you can hold.
Wow, pathetic.
And so you dive into the water. I assume you open your eyes underneath.
Oh yeah.
So at this depth, rather this kind of shallow end, you can still kind of see a little bit through the water, and you dive in just in time to see the kind of the tail end of this this creature, as this large fin just kind of pushes itself downward into the water. This fin is easily twice your size.
Oh,
damn.
Shanks.
How fast is it going?
It's lazily kind of pushing its way down, but its strength is such that like it doesn't need that much like movement to kind of push itself forward.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it is a large creature, it still has that capability to push itself through the water at a good speed.
I'll just start trying to catch up with it.
Okay.
And all my
I
stubbornness.
believe your speed is still about 50 feet.
Well, that's my walking speed.
Yeah.
Swimming is another story.
Have you swam before? Are you?
Yeah, I mean he surfs and he swims.
So I'll say it'll be like difficult terrain. This is water in the astral sea. The gravity is potentially a little bit different than what you're used to. So you're still swimming through this water, but maybe at potentially half speed. But the fish isn't hurrying at all either.
Okay. So that means I'm going around 25 feet.
Yeah. So you're getting closer to it as it's only kind of lazily swishing back and forth, moving about 20 feet per round. So you catch up to it eventually.
Right.
But this being about 2 rounds, so you have about a sixth of your oxygen.
Oh, shit. Okay.
But you
and
catch
do I
up.
see? Okay. Sick. Do I see
You're
the
at
fishing
its
rod when I'm closer to it? Like, is it still like lodged in it or something?
You see that it's trailing from the. You can't see its head, but you see the trailing fishing rod kind of there dangling from whatever it has, like a mouth, a whisker, you don't know.
Okay, I grabbed the fishing rod.
Okay, so you grab the fishing rod and then just hold on.
Yeah, hold on. I try to like kick in the opposite direction, like, you know.
Okay, roll me a strength check at disadvantage.
Come on, Dan.
I got 2 10s. Does that mean anything?
Ooh.
12?
Yeah. Okay, so it wasn't quite expecting any resistance at this point, and so you managed kind of potentially it might have been dislodged as it kind of pulled its way further down, but you managed to kind of wrap out the line from wherever it was stuck and pull the rod back with you without it being attached, however, to this creature.
Yeah. So I mean, I've got the rod in hand and I'm kicking with all my might, and by the time I resurface, I'll go all the way up, and then I'll get up onto the shore and I'll pull the reel in, and then I just sort of look at the dangling hook with nothing on it.
Yeah. Really empty.
Second time's the charm, baby. Yeah. Toss it back in.
All right. Roll me that survival or nature once more.
Let's do it. That's 10. Wow.
Once more.
Once more.
All right. So
I think
a little while passes before anything bites once more. But as you feel this bite, I don't think Dan's keeping track of time, is he?
No.
So you hear a little. The patience to fish is quite a good trait to cultivate.
I like look out onto the water like, what the heck?
As you look out into the water, nothing's there, but the voice is coming from your side.
Oh.
And kind of sitting cross-legged is the principal.
What the heck? What are you doing here?
Because, well, you see, you weren't present the first day
First day of what?
of school.
Is that pass already?
It did. And so did the second.
Oh.
However, as I came to speak to your parents, Your father suggested you might be found here.
Those snitches.
They were kind enough to lend me their transportation, and I came to see myself.
Well, hey, you wanna fish?
I think I might. And he pulls out a fishing rod.
Please describe it to me.
So this fishing rod itself is made of bamboo. It's kind of like a very thin, flexible bamboo rod with a line right from the tip, kind of tied, and it ends in a little red and white little buoy lure with a hook a bit further on down the line.
Hey, it suits you, Big P.
Says, simple is sometimes best.
That's what I'm always saying.
And he tosses
You know-
it out.
Oh.
And
I
sits
watch his
back
technique.
down. He doesn't seem to like wind up that largely or anything. He kind of just pulls his hand back, holding the line, and as he launches forward, he releases the line, and it gets sent out across the lake. He then plants the other end of the rod into the ground and kind of leans back a little bit on his elbows and looks up into the starry sky of the astral sea. It says, "So, tell me, young Dan, what do you believe your greatest strength is?"
The greatest strength. It's that I'm atomic, baby.
And does
Isn't that
that
obvious?
allow you to help those you wish to protect, those that you wish to care for?
I mean, if I care about them, then yeah.
Then that is what we will cultivate during our time together.
Wait, are we doing like a lesson right now?
Does it feel like a lesson?
I mean, I want to learn how to fish.
Then let's learn how to fish.
All right. I'm gonna stick my rod in sort of the same way that he has, and sort of like do the same pose too on the sand.
Now, what do you think is most important in catching a fish?
Well, they just got to bite.
That's it?
And once they bite, you just got to pull.
Let's see how that goes. I believe you have a bite. And as he says that, you see there's a little tug on the rod.
Oh! Sort of like leap at it.
I have to ask you to do another strength
All right.
check.
All right. Come on, give me your blessings. Oh, that was so close to being a 1. 21. Got a 19.
Oh, wow. All right. So you pull,
Nice.
and once more this shadow kind of rises from the depths of the water. And this time, you're prepared. You know what to expect, what size to expect, and you're just digging into the ground with your heels, kind of using a lower center of gravity to kind of bring it back up. And eventually this large kind of bulbous head breaks the water, kind of grabbing onto your hook with its mouth. And it kind of looks at you with these large, round eyes.
Yeah. I look back at the principal. I go, that's step 1. Now for step 2. I'm going to try to like pull it out.
Okay. Roll me a strength check once more.
Let me just quickly check my feats and stuff if there's anything I can do here. All right, I want to impress this guy, so I'll make that strength check, but I'm also going to use my feature, which is like I have like a, what is it called here? Well, it's called angelic flight, but basically as a bonus action, I can fly up to my speed, and so I want to use it to like propel myself in the opposite direction and pull the fish with me.
So I'll definitely give you advantage on that.
Sweet. Advantage. Come on. 21.
Very nice. So as you kind of just rocket backwards, pulling this rod with you, the fish has no reaction. This like Leviathan-sized creature just kind of stares at you as Dan just rockets backwards.
Am I just like in place, like flying in place, like jetting backwards, but like not moving at all?
You get to the length of the line, and suddenly it's taut, and you suddenly just like lurch to a stop, and you're tugging. It kind of like eventually kind of like brings you down to the ground, but you're still using that like additional speed and momentum to kind of dig into the ground to pull. And as this is happening, the principal says, sometimes strength isn't the only answer. And your line snaps.
Just go flying.
So you go flying into one of the nearby palm trees, kind of landing amongst like the fronds of leaves. And he walks up, and you see that he walks towards the edge of the water, and then right up on top of the water, walking across to the fish.
I'm just there, like leaning up against the tree, and I'm like, "What the heck?"
And you see this, like these large eyes that have been kind of on you, slowly kind of just turn to him, and he looks up and says, "I'm sorry, friend. Came in unannounced to your home. We wish merely to share in the bounty that is your humble abode. May you perchance permit us just a small share." And you hear this deep kind of like groan kind of come gurgling up from this large creature. And as it opens its mouth, it kind of lets out this large burp. And flying out from inside its gullet, you see like just smaller fish just kind of flapping in the wind, kind of landing on the shore. And so the principal kind of bows his head a bit. Says, "Thank you. It's appreciated. It's a good lesson for my young friend."
I just sort of like, hey.
And the fish itself kind of just shrinks back down into the water. And the principal kind of turns around and glides back across the water. one foot in front of the other. You gonna join me? Young.
Yeah. I scramble up on my feet and I come over. I go, do you just normally talk to fish? I don't think that's like normal.
Beings of the astral sea tend to have a little bit more of a connection to other creatures.
Huh.
They have an intellect that may not be quite as prevalent in our own realm.
I don't really know what that means, but sounds pretty cool.
Sometimes big fish aren't just big fish.
So if I asked that big fellow for a rematch, think he'd let me?
Once you feel ready,
Think I'll feel ready after you eat some of this fish.
do you know how to make a fire?
No, but I can shoot lasers out of my fists.
That might be a bit more useful when you get some wood.
Let's chop down one of these trees.
Be my guest.
All right. Start punching trees.
All right. Start punching trees. And as that's happening, the principal kind of cocks his head a little bit as if listening to something and says, I think we might want to take this to go.
You sure? Seems like a waste. There's nothing better than eating on a beach.
I believe your friends might need you.
Wait, what's going on? Are they okay? It's only been 2 days, right?
Oh, no. It's still the first day. Just felt like screwing with you a little bit.
Oh, what the heck?
Come.
Ah,
And he kind of like brings you a bit. He takes out this little plastic bag, picks up the fish. Says, to school.
but we're gonna need more than that. I'm sure Carl's gonna want some.
And your normal kind of transportation fee comes down.
Wait, can I scoop one up with
Back
my
up.
shirt? Just like hold it in my shirt, like real quick. Have an extra one. Yeah. Okay.
All right. And you're suddenly transported very quickly to the school grounds, at which your principal kind of dusts himself off a little bit and says, I do, in fact, have a task for you. I believe while you are in this realm, don't use this transportation.
What?
Strengthen your body as well as your mind.
I agree with half of that statement.
And it will help you become more, as you say, atomic.
Oh, okay. Now you're speaking my language. All right, but this isn't like homework or anything, is it?
No, merely.
Okay. Good.
I believe they're waiting for you at the library.
Oh, you took me away from the beach to go to the library?
You never know what you can
Oh,
find
and I forgot my sandals.
in the pages of the book. And he tosses you the plastic bag
Gotcha.
and your pair of sandals. Never go without a good pair of sandals.
Maybe I should strengthen my mind. I'm indebted to you, Big P.
And he
But
turns
only
and
this once.
walks away. Until next time.
Just watch him. Does he just like walk away slowly?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Watch him. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. I just like whisper it under my breath. You're pretty atomic too.
Not sure if he had heard you or if he was just in greeting, kind of raises his hand and waves a little bit.
And then I collect the fish, put on my sandals. All right, let's see what those guys are up to. And I run off towards them, towards the library.
As you make your way to the library, we're gonna quickly go over to Ori.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ori, you'd been finishing your summer vacation as well, in the forest, hunting, attempting to learn more shapes in which you could assume yourself.
Bring back some nice pelts for Boneman. I gotta impress Uncle Jimmy.
I'd like you to roll a nature check to let me
Cool.
know what exactly you're able to glean and acquire.
Using CJ's own dice box. Treat me well. Oh,
Put the vice ducks down!
It gave
No!
me a 1.
Okay.
I'm
So-
not your father. I learned. Putting it away.
There are plenty of animals that you come across in the forest. However, none
Oh.
meet the standards that you require from yourself, as you kind of have glorified this image of you bringing back this extraordinary pelt for your uncle.
Just small fry.
No animal quite matches this idea you've built up for yourself. However, the days go by, and you get a little chime from your crystal.
Kind of like ignore it for a little bit. Look around. Get a little. Check it.
This message is from Carl,
I get excited. Like,
asking you to come to the library to give him a little hand.
Carl doesn't read. A library. This is weird. Am I like alone or am I with my teacher?
You've been kind of assigned to the forest itself currently,
Mhm.
to kind of learn the forest. You already have an idea, but he had sent you into the forest to learn 3 different facts that you might not have known before.
And I've been so preoccupied with looking for this big beast. I haven't really done it yet. And I'm just
He
like,
hasn't set a deadline for this, but it's just something that he wanted you to do to better acclimatize yourself to the nature around you.
okay. Well, this isn't what I imagined. I thought I'd find something great and Uncle Jimmy would be proud and I'd have nice bones to spend. You know what? Maybe I need a break. Maybe I'll go see Carl. He always cheers me up. And I'll ping back to Carl. I mean, like, coming, Carl. And leave it at that and make my way to the library.
Okay. So, those of you in the library halls don't get an answer back from Dan, but you may not have expected one. But Carl, you receive one from Ori. And you all wait. Well, if you notice it or not, it's up to you. But it is there waiting on unread.
Just impressed that you have it.
And so, do you choose to wait a little bit before venturing out into the library? knowing you had sent the message to Ori, would you at all check your pocket after that 15 minutes?
Fucking
Okay.
bastard.
So 15 minutes
I love
pass.
how frustrating he is.
15 minutes pass, and you're ready to leave immediately. Arabella, Zola, Ren is there and kind of just willing to do whatever. He's kind of just like waiting on your go ahead. He needs to find his book as well.
I'll try Dan one more time. I'll call him.
The line rings once, twice, and then Dan himself walks through the front door.
Of course. Right on cue. Hey, Dan.
Hey, what did I miss?
We're gonna be allowed back into the library, hopefully after we do something for the librarian.
So we're no more investigating what was going on.
We left it to you to tell your mom. Did she say anything about it?
I don't know. And I don't care.
Well, we could table this. We need to get back into the library. Do you understand how important that is to me, Dan? Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand. What about the rest of you? Is it important to you too? Carl.
Yeah, definitely.
I shoot Arabella.
Man, is that like what everyone's
Yeah. It's so important. The library is great.
Exactly.
All right.
I guess we're all here. I don't know if I can even think of Lori. Can I roll a history check? Let's see if I remember. Well, hurry up.
Oh yeah. Look at all these missed messages.
So you check. There is a message from Ori.
How old are you, Carl?
Checks it.
And so, seeing the message from Ori, she is on her way. And 5 minutes later, Ori arrives.
Hi, Carl. Hi, everybody.
Hey, short stack.
Hey, what are we doing here? Learning and shit?
Yeah, we're doing a favor for the librarian, and we owe her big time.
Very fun.
It's not so bad. We
hold
usually
Carl's
get to
hand.
fight stuff in the library.
Sounds great. I needed a break from studies anyway. Well, my studies.
What? Do I want to know?
Forest stuff. You know.
Huh.
Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I wish I had something cool to show, but anyway, let's. No time like now.
Wait. Before we go in, you guys want any fish?
I'd love some fish.
All right, I got 2.
Carl and I were both like,
Yeah. So I like sit down cross-legged. Like, all right, anybody know how to start a fire? All right, that's Carl's.
I'll take a bite of the other half from Carl. He's not wrong. Oh.
Arabella.
I take like a slow bite.
Yeah.
Could you maybe do that outside the library?
I don't want any fish.
You're kind of tracking all the water from the,
The fish
into
smell.
the library. Can you just like do that on the steps at least?
I got like sand on my feet. I'm like topless, like wet with like fish scent all over me.
Guys, please! We're not even allowed in here. You're
Dad,
already
you look
ruining
really
it.
good.
I'm casting precipitation.
Yeah.
I'm fixing Dan.
One little.
Holy
Well,
shit.
I told you to share this time. Yeah.
Taking like a bite out of mine. Like, oh, it's like
I
sushi.
point finger guns at Dad.
I'm still casting
Come on.
precipitation.
What? You're doing the
I
thing.
need your help. And I need it now, okay? Fish after, please. This is important. My entire
the fish.
school career relies on this.
from the fish. Okay, goes flapping out to the sky.
Pat myself dry with
Uh,
I'll
or
clean
kind
my
of
mouth up too.
kind of casts the little thing, and the fish like stops in the air. This little like spectral hand just that drops it. Okay. Loincloth just flapping about.
The wing.
All right, fish club. All right, and so with the newly acquired fish club in Loincloth, do you all set off into the?
I knew you were gonna say. I hook arms with Arabella, and I just like wipe the hair out of my face and just walk forward with her tightly by.
And Lizola's taking lead. Arabella's just following it right now. I'm fixing whatever hair she's trying to fix. Arabella's refixing it. Yeah. Like, stop moving it over there.
Where did we go?
And the rest of you follow suit.
Yeah. Like, come on, Carl.
All right. So you all head off, Or and Vith, making up the end of your little group, as they were set to supervise your little excursion this time around. They hang back, however, kind of giving you your own space, letting you kind of really take the lead and do what you believe is best on this little mission, this task given to you by the librarian. Or says one thing, however, he says, hey, so just to let you guys know, the door itself should be in the Underdark section. The large cities under the earth. We got a lot of history about that, and that's where this door opened up. He points straight, and then follow the signs.
Thank you.
But
It's all right.
We'll
Zola
take
knows
care
how
of
to
that.
read.
Yeah, I would hope we all know how to read, right, boys?
I've been meaning to teach Carl,
Yes.
but
I'll take that. Vith, or could you possibly be persuaded to help us on like how to go about closing one of these doors?
well, Vith kind of like pipes up. Well, it's usually kind of like there's either puzzles involved or there's like something you have to do, like a task that is kind of like given to you. But other times it's just like very straightforward, and whatever beast appears, you just have to vanquish it. It really depends on what this door holds.
Okay.
Vanquishing.
Yeah, that puts my mind at ease a little. If there's one thing this group is pretty decent at doing, I think it's... Well, I won't speak too soon. Signs. Let's follow the signs.
So you make your way forward into the library, and as before, this library seems to be, in a sense, alive, or no better word can be really said about this. While there is no like breathing books that you've seen as of yet, the bookcases at certain points tend to glide back and forth, up and down along the walls. As you take certain turns, following the guideposts towards your designated area, sometimes the staircases that you take start inverting and twisting, and you end up on the ceiling as you walk through the library on one floor. Further along, you come across a change in architecture in the library, and it is no longer bookshelves, but what looks like the inside of a hull of a ship with scrolls and parchments rolled up and stuffed into different nooks that are filling the walls of this galley. There is no rhyme or reason that you can discern about why the library takes on the aspect it does or when it decides to do this. But if ever you were to look back at Orr and Vith, you don't see them too perturbed by the alterations and transformations that the library undergoes. As you follow the signage closer towards the Underdark section, this time around you see that the walls take on this more wooden and then earthen and then rock, more like formation as you kind of descend further down. What you thought was already the ground floor, you seem to be going further deeper underneath into this cavernous formation. And along the walls are glowing spores and mushrooms, even certain kind of bugs skittering about, but no apparent realization that you're walking among them. In these halls, you see that while there are some old, ratty, dusty books, there are also stone tablets, kind of just lining the walls, some set perfectly straight, others at an angle or partially broken. But as you delve further into this newer section of the library that you hadn't seen quite before, you come upon this large stone door. And upon the door, you see that there are these kind of magical glyphs that are pulsing slowly with power.
I'm going to take a closer look.
Okay.
Can I touch them?
Identify? If we can take a minute.
Yeah, sure, if you want to.
Just tell, like, I maybe you guys know what this is, but I just really want to. I don't want to say that I rushed anything. I feel like she's waiting on us to just rush in to stuff and prove that we didn't learn anything. So let's just take a minute. I want to see what these glyphs say.
Okay. So you
Big time,
cast the identify spell, and the school of magic that most strongly resonates from this is conjuration.
I had done this last time we were around, like where this happened, where we got kicked out of the library. I had looked at some weird glyphs.
Okay. Would you mind rolling me a little wild magic roll?
Very good.
I also wanted to ask: are these glyphs noticeably in any language specifically, or just randomized glyphs?
What languages do you know?
I know Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, and Primordial.
You have no idea what these. They are, for all
Damn
intents and purposes, gibberish.
I'm multilingual, damn it.
You're a polyglot, yes, but this one, unfortunately, does not make any sense to you.
What about Sylvan?
Nope, neither.
That's a 9 on my.
Okay, noted. And so you stand forth, Zola, having gotten closer to identify the door and cast her ritual. Or and Vith kind of just standing back, watching as you all kind of discuss the door. So it stands there, closed, for all intents and purposes. You do not know what is on the other side of this.
Anything supposed to happen?
Yeah, what are we doing here again, guys?
We have
I've been
to
in the
close-
forest for like a week or longer. Time's a little, yeah, kind of
Doors,
discombobulated here.
They tend to open in the library, these doors, and it's up to normally it's up to them to close them, but we're trying to prove our worth to the librarian, so we're going to give it a shot.
Closing a door.
Yeah, but it's a little more complicated. It's my first time, though.
I guess you're a smart chick, so I guess I'll trust you.
But the door is closed.
Yeah, that's what's confusing me.
Well, I think it's more like not fit, like actually like we close, like it appeared is what they mean, I think. And we have to
Not
make
making
it.
any sense.
Yeah,
Unclear.
we're kind of.
What's,
I don't know if we're right.
That I don't know.
Break the door.
What if we kick it all together?
Can I glance at like Vit the door and see if like they're looking shocked or they're just like whatever?
Carl, what about your new club? yeah, yeah.
Your sword or your fish?
Yeah, what about your new fish club?
And I always say
see Or is kind of just like smiling, kind of like a little like smirk. Good natured, not derisive in any way. And Vith is kind of just like waiting there patiently, just a little like quiet, like not quite smile, but just a content look on her face, patience.
all right, someone carefully, I guess, if you want to try and smash the door open. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna go around this corner and you're on it.
I'm. I'll hold your fish while you're doing this. Hold on,
No, he
Carl.
tossed the
let me take your fish.
They wanna-
Sure, roll to hit.
I'll prepare to use my bracelet of shattered ages.
All right, it's a door. Yeah, it's a door.
Can't miss.
As you smash into
You'd be
this wooden,
surprised.
this stone door, it busts forward.
Bus.
Good job.
Now close it.
Wait, no, what's inside? What's inside?
You look inside, and this cavernous kind of opening just goes into darkness. You see nothing past maybe a couple feet into this. You may have dark vision, but this isn't quite a dim hallway.
True
This seems to
darkness.
be a magical gateway. So you just can't see across the other side of it. You would have to traverse it to be able to see what the other side holds.
Well, you don't see anything?
Pretty dark.
I'll jump on Carl's back. Unknown. Don't you feel the adventure, Carl?
Pointing with the fish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking like dancing lights. I'll just like cantrip dancing lights in front of them.
Okay. Just in front of you, or are you trying to push it into the opening?
Yeah. I'll send it in.
Okay. I believe there are 4 dancing lights.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
One after the other, just they kind of go forward and disappear.
Oh, we gotta go in there, Carl.
We're dealing with magical darkness then, I guess. Woo!
Well.
Yay!
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh!
Dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
On your back. Let's
So-
go. The fish.
Arabella, Zola, do you also walk forward?
Fifth, you guys are going to be out here just in case, right?
Oh, we're actually going to be coming with you guys.
Oh, well, if you're going, then it's okay. Grab you tight, Arabella.
Sorry, my doggos are playing, so I keep muting. But yeah, Arabella is probably preparing mentally and physically. Like she's just like, okay, we got to do this. It's gonna be great. And once Zola hangs on, she's like, we got this. We're gonna do it. And she's gonna do the very confident Arabella stride that we're all used to.
Okay. So as you each pass through this door, you feel a very quick feeling of kind of warping of space, and suddenly you're in a cavern. This cavern has like stalactites and giant glowing mushrooms just kind of scattered about the place, and you see 2 different kind of tunnels leading down further into this cavern.
Huh?
I knew it was gonna be a good idea. Take a bite out of it.
Dude, what?
Left or right? All right.
Yeah.
Carl walks off to the left with Ori on his back.
Take another bite of the fish. So what's the plan, Carl? Uncle Jimmy always says the best rewards are usually past darkness. Oh.
No.
All right. Dan is following you.
I turn around. Hey, come on. Can't be separated, guys.
Well, just hold on. I just want to do a quick investigation check.
You gotta live in the moment. Yell back.
This is the moment. I'm scared in the moment.
Ren's kind of like cutting into a mushroom and like sniffing it.
Yeah, like that. Let's look around, see what's around. Maybe there's a sign to see where to go. Please.
Stopping part
Fine.
way into the tunnel. Carl waits.
Nah.
Oh. Ow.
You want to roll me an
Give
investigation
him back
check?
the fish.
I guess.
I'll go
Half eaten.
investigate a mushroom.
Okay.
Little shroom.
I'd like to perceive.
Can I help Zola look for signs?
Sure. You can give her advantage.
Ooh.
Do the mushrooms like light up the place?
Yeah. So it isn't like a super bright light that's coming from them,
Hmm.
but it's this very even low glow.
Right. It's like
So
dim light.
it's a dim light for the moment.
Thank you,
So
Dan.
that investigation check was
No
a
problem. Thank you, Dan. For me, I got a natural 20 to perceive. Yo. A 5 and a 20. So
What are you looking for precisely? Like, are you actually just like looking at the mushroom and trying to figure out what it is?
No,
Or
more
are
like
you-
the paths. Like if one seems less traveled, or if one has like signs of something going on, and the other one doesn't.
Could I roll nature to see if I know what it is? Or survival? Whichever.
Sure,
one
yeah.
works.
Roll me whichever you wish.
I'll use survival. See if I
Yeah. Okay. And so for this investigation on the tunnels, you see that they're both relatively well traveled. However, one seems to have more humanoid footprints more frequently coming up and down than the other. The other just has these large taloned feet.
I tell everybody this. I don't know if we should go where the humans are going or where these talons are going.
A quick these feet are humanoid, but they seem to be potentially a bit smaller than the average human.
Dan?
Well, we're here to beat something up, right? Gotta prove ourselves.
So
We're here to
clarify,
close the door.
Yeah, that too.
the left path is the one with the taloned feet. That is more frequently traveled, and the right is the one that, while it does have like creature footprints, the more well-traveled humanoid footprints down that path on the right. And so, Ori, while they are thinking of that new discovery, you had rolled a survival for the mushroom.
Yeah. I got 18.
All right, and so you're looking to see if it's what
I guess
edible,
edible
what
or
it
like
is?
if I've seen them before, like if I like know what they are.
Have you ever traveled to the Underdark?
No.
You've never seen this type of fungi before, but you know that like just in nature that the plants and the creatures that live in different um, just biomes of the world
Mhm.
tend to adapt and survive based on how well they adapt to their current environment. So you believe that this is just an adaptation that the mushrooms that had been growing here took on to be able to
Like thrive.
thrive. Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Sweet. I'm like, okay. So I'm kind of getting an understanding where they live and like what's growing here. Can I like investigate the tracks too? The more talon like tracks.
Sure. Yeah.
See what kind of creature, if I could ascertain anything. And
Yeah.
my feat Beast Slayer says I could get advantage on rolls to follow tracks or hunt game or things of the like for beasts. I
Okay.
don't know if it's a beast though.
Roll me a check, but this will not be an advantage.
Okay. Ooh, that's a 22.
Okay. So while you don't know the creature that might have left these tracks, you do know that it is multi-limbed in the fact that
Oh, so it's not
it has many
multiple.
sets of legs.
So could I like tell how many of them were here? Like, do I know if it's one or if
The-
it's like
The amount the quantity of creatures is hard to discern, just due to the nature of how many. Like you're not sure like how to divide up the sets of footprints.
but I
Like,
know it's
does
more
one
than
creature
one.
have two, like four sets? Like, you're not quite sure because you don't know what creature this is.
Okay. Okay. I guess
So it could just be like one creature that has many sets of legs, or it could be a couple that have kind of
multiple
divided.
legs. Okay, sweet. So yeah, I'll turn. I'll be like, yeah, that these tracks are weird, guys. This seems like a creature with a lot of limbs, or many creatures with a lot of limbs. I've never seen anything like this before. We should hunt it.
Agreed.
One quick
I'm not
addition
lady enough for you, Carl.
is that this
Would put up my
creature,
hood.
these
You're
creatures,
a
whatever
lady?
they are large.
Okay.
They are larger than you.
And they're big.
Oh, come on. Now we have to hunt it.
When we turn around back where we came, does it look like we could literally just leave and close the door behind us? I just want to make sure to look
The door
at
is still present.
that. I'm sorry, God. I'm just like, I'm really scared that we're going to be banned from the library again. The door's still there. Can we just maybe just close it?
Well, you're
It is
leaving the
in
show.
fact closed, but you see that the glowing, like kind of sigils that are there seem to be a bit brighter.
As a wizard, would I know what brighter would be? Like more powerful?
Roll me an intelligence check.
I wish I could do that in real life.
Smodical particle check.
Ooh, 18 on the die plus
Smarty pants.
3, 21.
Okay.
Ooh,
So
21.
fucking
as you
nerd.
kind of look at these a bit more closely, you can see that the door itself, along the edges, the stone seems to be kind of breaking away. So you can kind of like glean that this door might be the only barrier between whatever is here and the library, and it seems to be kind of crumbling away.
All right. Yeah, it looks like we kind of maybe have to deal with what's here. Otherwise, it might burst through the door. So I guess let's smash stuff. Right?
Yes.
Or we could talk to things first and figure that out.
I look at like the talon tracks. I guess we could try.
This thing doesn't look like it talks.
Could be a friendly, huge talon creature.
Hmm.
I say we find the creature.
That's my girl. I like hop up.
Wait, hop up where?
No, I was like leaning down looking at
Okay.
the tracks. Sorry.
On my back.
No. Yeah.
All right.
I feel like I'd be
Orion
comfortable
goes
taking
back.
point because like I like tracking shit. So I'll be like, stay low, stay quiet, and maybe we could sneak up on this thing.
Wait. Actually, as much as I am in favor of smashing things, Arabella brings up a pretty good point. Maybe we should try to talk to it. I sort of look at Arabella and I go like, only because something happened to me recently where that seemed like the better option.
Arabella looks at Dan, shocked, absolutely like agape, like, thank you, Daniel. We may as well try to resolve issues prior to defeating them.
All
I mean,
right.
if Dan said so, yeah, let's do it.
Could be worth a shot.
Yeah. Why not? Bowman would say it probably ill-advised, but yeah, we learned something new.
So which path do you set forth down?
Ori, you're taking the lead, I think.
If we're tracking the beast, the other place I may not. But All right. Sure. Yeah, I'll take the lead. But I still think we should stay kind of low. It's best to figure out what's going on first. And yeah, I'll try and lead the way tracking these things, trying to.
Okay. So is anyone trying to stealth? Or are they just walking along?
I can totally stealth.
Okay. And Ori, I will need a survival check from you for the tracking as well.
Okay. Do I get advantage on
Oh,
this?
sneaky.
Is this like this isn't a beast?
Okay, so it's not a beast. Okay.
No. That's why you didn't get advantage last time either.
Okay, cool. So I know it's not. That is 11.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna go around for stealth checks. Carl, you said what? Sorry. Okay. Dan.
Natural one.
All right. Arabella.
14.
Squishing around, still wet.
Okay. Zola.
My sandals like
14.
I have +5.
Did you get
What the
them
fuck?
back?
yeah, he got them back for me, the principal.
All right. And Ori, what was that stealth?
Oh, my stealth. Oh, sweet baby. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Ooh.
What a waste.
All right. So Ori feels very in her element as she kind of goes to the ground and begins tracking these footprints, like leading you all toward like further down this tunnel.
Looking for like disturbances in the dirt, looking at like the ceiling and stuff too, just in case it climbs, like covering all my bases. I'm trying to like get my training in here too,
And so you all kind of make your way forward. Ori managing to kind of point out the potential dangers along the path. So Dan, you're not too, shall we say, disruptive as you go.
Pretty disruptive.
But as you kind of follow this path, you see that now there are two distinct sets of footprints with multiple limbs on both as the tunnel kind of opens up into this larger cavern area. And you see kind of in the center of this is an empty nest. And as you kind of come in, you don't see anything around. But Dan, as you kind of make your way, you kind of stumble a bit and kind of push whoever's in front of you forward, and it kind of creates this little domino effect. And with that kind of
couldn't even see him.
stumbling and scuffling of feet on rock, you hear this hiss coming from further into this cavern, and out from the gloom, you see this large blue-skinned lizard come forward on multiple pairs of legs, its mouth kind of opening to jagged teeth and this kind of little crackling energy with that kind of small little horns coming from behind and this whipping tail
Oh,
kind of following it behind.
Hello.
that's no beast.
And it hisses, and you see it kind of circle its nest, which at this point is empty, and look towards you. And this hiss is suddenly a little bit more intimidating as it kind of sizes you all up and starts to kind of approach.
Hey, how's it going?
I'll like hold Dan by the shirt. I'll be like, don't get too close.
Nice to meet you. Lovely place you have here.
Why is he talking like that?
Hey, that's his friendly voice.
I'm always friendly, all right?
That wasn't friendly.
And
Maybe it only understands hissing.
so you start hissing back.
Yeah, hiss back.
Okay.
I'm,
So
I'm gonna.
This thing. Is it speaking?
the sound that you're hearing from this creature is purely just guttural hissing and
Okay.
growling.
Hmm.
And as it approaches, you see another like kind of whip its way out from the darkness and kind of crouch by the nest as one comes forward towards you, kind of looking to be like kind of stalking towards you all.
Oh, you brought a friend.
We just broke into their home.
Okay. So as you all kind of stand cluttered around the entrance, you see it kind of rises up. Its mouth opens, and this like kind of like faint crackling energy that was there starts just glowing blue as this kind of forms this crackling energy that it
that's
kind
not
of
good.
rears its head back and unleashes towards you.
Book it.
Run!
We fucking scatter.
Okay. Well, this would be a
Can't we just
dexterity
dodge?
saving throw. So the dodging will have to be with the dex save.
Ooh.
Hey, Carl, say something quick. Yeah, I don't think you're coming through.
Oh, we've got some audio issues.
He's lying.
Carl, maybe speak a little bit more just to see.
Yeah, he's not coming.
Okay. It's not picking him up.
Oh, there we go.
Yep. But
Oh, wait,
seeing
no,
as how you've just
sorry,
come
sorry.
out of
Let's-
a tunnel, you're all pretty much in line. Other than if you guys had kind of piled up into the room and spread
Wait,
out.
wait. Let's troubleshoot this first.
Still
Oh,
not
he's still not being hurt. Oh, okay.
No, you're still. Can you refresh? I don't know why.
Well, quick
technical difficulties.
troubleshooting just to get the soothing voice of Bernier
Thanks.
back online.
Yeah, thank you, Sheriff, for pointing that out.
Being a good sheriff.
Officer.
Hi, Sheriff. Hi, Charles.
His secret identity. Wait. I don't
Is
know
it
if that's gonna
picking
work.
up? Maybe speed a little bit more. Is OBS picking him up from the?
I hear him.
Do you hear him from the
The
Oh, I
stream.
have audio on
Or
both. Let me
from-
check.
the stream?
I have our back room muted, and I still haven't heard him at all.
Oh, has he? Yeah. Has no one been able to hear him at all?
The whole time.
Just now when the problem came up.
I mean, again, I don't have the stream open, so I'm not sure.
Yeah,
But
no,
I
you're
can
letting
hear
up, but
you
you're not.
through
Your audio's not coming
the
through.
client and
Oh my god.
we heard it.
That's the important part.
What the fuck? Okay, 1 second.
No. Charles, like, I can't sit with myself in the silence. I know.
He's not here now, right? Am I crazy?
No, he just popped out.
Okay.
Came back.
Okay, he's back. I don't hear him in the stream.
No.
No.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure this
Hi.
out. I really don't understand why it's not working. It was even lighting up, so it means it was picking it.
up. Yeah.
Did you refresh his source?
Yeah, I
Sometimes
just
for
did it
no
after he
reason,
joined back in. I like re-put the link just in case. Wait. Let
We
me,
can hear you in the
I'm gonna
in the
try
client,
again.
but not in the stream.
Yeah. We can hear you.
You'll never
How do I not
find.
put your camera?
Other way around.
Yeah. Opposite.
Yeah.
Hear ye. Can anybody hear me?
You stole that joke.
Yeah.
Sorry for the holdup, folks.
You die in peace.
But
Until they're on what's it called? Rumspringer.
And
And then they're coming for you, boy.
That's the Mennonites, not the Amish.
True.
Mm.
I don't know nothing.
it's just not picking up his audio. I don't get it.
Just trying to incense everybody at this point.
No one can hear him.
You can say whatever the hell you want.
Why?
Shirt brother. I almost ripped the Wright brothers off the ceiling. I just went in here
Promise me something.
and I went
Promise me you'll
fucking
try your
crazy.
hardest to never do anything that's a rule ever again.
I just came in here and I just went fucking crazy.
Yeah, I have
Kill
absolutely
off
no
his
idea
character.
why
He
it's not
didn't
working.
jump in front of a giant beam.
No clue.
Do we need to potentially restart everything, or
Kill off his character. I guess so.
He
what can we
died
do to
from
help?
that beam.
Like Peter, you pressed the like refresh button, right?
Yeah, I did. I just did it, and it's like literally, it's not
It's
being picked
showing
up.
the levels and everything.
It's the only one that there's no audio happening through OBS. Everyone else is fine.
Double click him and make sure it's audio control
It is.
through OBS. Yeah.
Yeah.
The gods.
I don't know why.
The eyeball isn't clicked invisible, maybe.
The eyeball.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense because like it knows audio is coming through because his little portrait lights up. But then it's just not. It's not. I don't understand.
News source, baby. News source.
News source.
Yeah.
It is.
Don't pressure the man.
Later.
Refresh.
Welcome back indeed.
Audio for Birdman. Birdman's audio.
Sadness.
I don't understand.
But
It's the way.
yeah,
No, don't role play while nobody can hear you. What the fuck? Okay, 1 second. What if I turn off your little avatar?
this
It
is all
shames the whole
planned
time.
all along.
Wait, but people can hear Shy, right? Shy, can you say something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hello?
you're coming through, no problem. What the? I don't understand. Okay. Oh, say something,
Hello?
Burns.
Oh,
Burns, say something.
Anything.
Hello.
is that delay?
I'm Carl.
Oh, I
Oh.
heard him.
Carl Hammond.
Okay, there he is.
Oh,
All right.
you good?
You
All
heard
right,
it here
like 10th
first,
time's the
folks.
charm, I guess.
I'm
Comes back to die.
There he
Oh,
is.
fuck. Okay.
And that's where we'll end now.
Thanks for coming.
Gosh.
So,
I have to listen back.
thank
to that.
you
I
for
wonder if
letting
you
us
hear at
know
the
about
beginning.
that issue. Sorry for the little delay. We figured it out, and we're back.
Peter, where's your towel? Carl?
So,
I need a towel. I'm sweating so much right now. Can you see me?
Siege, give him the towel.
I'm sweating.
There you go, Pete.
I'm sweating.
It's atomic, baby.
Atomic sweat.
So, as
So
you
what we're
all
doing
kind
next
of
is-
had gone
I believe.
down the tunnel, had any of you kind of come into the room, or were you all kind of still bunched up at the tunnel entrance?
Well, if I'm at the front still with Dan, I think I would kind of try and go sideways. Like,
Yeah. I'm gonna dive out of the way.
Okay.
yeah.
So,
I'll hold on to Dan as he's diving. With you.
so the
Hold on to
rest
his waist.
of you are kind of in a line behind Carl, who's tempting to take the brunt. Fortunately, this goes a specified distance, and so it hits the front two people. So Carl, and I'm going to roll to see if it's Zola or Arabella behind him.
Okay, easily Arabella's gonna take it. That's you just don't even have to roll.
Oh no, he's rolling. He's freaking rolling.
You guys are like fighting to take the damage. No.
All right, so
I'll protect you.
odd is Zola, even is Arabella. And that is even, so you do get your so Carl and Arabella, please roll me a dexterity saving throw.
But I already rolled it.
Okay, so sorry, what did you say?
Natural 20.
Dex roll?
It's 24.
24. Okay. Yeah. Dex saving throw.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, it's still there. It's in D&D Beyond. It's a 24 total. I rolled it.
I have +5.
I didn't
in
even roll my
shit.
advantage,
Fuck!
even though I have.
So
I'm refreshing this. I rolled an 8
Use something.
rolled an 8.
for Dex save, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a fucking +5 and I rolled an 8.
Okay. So this just lightning breath rips through Carl. Carl, you take 33 damage.
Oh.
Lightning. Arabella, you take 66.
How much?
Arabella.
66.
Oh my god! Arabella, no.
Arabella's dead.
All right, time out. Time out. Just
Arabella's
give me a
full
moment,
dead. I
please.
think she has less health than me.
Just got crisp.
I got crisps, but I may just actually wait, hold on.
Oh, damn.
66? No,
This is lightning damage in case that makes any difference.
it's not. So I have 35 health, so it's fine.
Okay. Oh my god, that was close.
But I'm looking to see if
4 hit points away from full death.
what kind of damage is this?
Lightning.
Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on.
Oh, no.
Hold on, I'm still looking. Fuck! There's something that has to be done.
If I got hit, I have like 5 reactions I can use.
I have 2 reactions.
Oh,
Okay.
Use them.
anything useful?
I'm trying to use it. There's nothing I can use. The only one I have
I can give
is
you AC.
hold on. I mentioned distract the trigger. Okay, can I use silvery barbs? What
This
reaction
isn't
would
an
you
attack. This wasn't a roll that was done.
Use it.
Unless you want to try and
Use it on
give
Carl's
Carl
natural
disadvantage and yourself advantage.
Can't I give the creature disadvantage?
It's not rolling anything.
It says it, but it doesn't have any
It's
rolls.
basically, yeah, roll that somebody
No, you
did.
do a save.
Yeah, this is a saving throw.
Yeah, the only actions I have are opportunity attacks on that. So okay, Arabella's down.
Oh.
Hold on. Is there something I can do? Because I took a thing. Hold on, I took a thing. No. No. No, no.
Hold on,
No.
wait. I have that
Nothing.
Abjurers and Bangle. What does it do?
Bagel?
Bagel.
Bangle!
Sounds delicious.
Okay, a creature wearing the
Oh
bangle can use
my.
its reaction when it takes damage to speak the bangle's command word. So can I use this bangle as a reaction?
What's it do?
You can. I don't have that. No, whatever. I'm gonna read it. The bangle emits a ward of abjuration magic from it and has a number of hit points determined by its rarity. It says 30. A creature wearing the bangle can use its reaction when it takes damage. It doesn't matter. 30 is not gonna make 66 any better. Just kidding.
But it takes damage
Oh,
for you.
no.
It takes damage for me,
Hey,
Okay, then yeah, you can definitely use it.
have
but
it
it's
again.
not. It's still gonna break through, right?
I mean, how much damage? How much?
It takes
does
30.
barrier
The
give?
thing.
Sorry.
The thing takes 30, so 36 damage is still coming through, and I have 35 health, so it's not helping me.
Oh, fuck.
35 health seems so low.
Yeah, what level are
See-
you?
Same as you guys.
8?
Okay.
So
Damn.
Wait, you're level 8?
Yeah?
Uh-oh.
What do you mean?
What does that mean?
I'm level 7.
Oh.
How? Yeah, how are you level 7?
He's level 8.
Are you not level 8?
God.
You
Yeah.
forgot to.
Oh, I leveled up the raw. I have 2 Zolas. I have the UA Zola and the regular Zola. I leveled up the wrong one.
Well, so this is your choice. Do you wish to use the bangle or not?
If a bangle's gonna help me, I'll use it. Let me just check. Wall of Fire. Can I cast Wall of Fire? Well, that's
Is it a reaction?
I'm working on it.
Don't use the bangle. Don't use it. Don't.
The
I
stress.
don't-
So
I don't
stress.
believe it is reaction, unfortunately.
Wall of Fire from the Phoenix fan as an item.
Long
Okay.
beret.
I'm reading. This is very long and I'm stressing.
I
Take your
love
time,
that.
it's okay.
No, you're rushing me. Well, hold it
Maybe.
The lightning's coming, like going through your pouch.
You're dying, okay? You gotta think.
Oh shit. That's
again. No, it's an everything. Whatever. Fucking Arabella's on the ground.
All right. So look,
Start of the fight.
Arabella
Now I'll get
heroically
close to
pushes Zola out of the way, diving in front to take the blow, and unfortunately falling in the process. Zola, you see this happen right in front of your eyes.
I keep telling you not to do that. Wake up. I don't have healing. I told her
There's a
like
healing
3
potion on her
times to
body.
not do
Lack of communication in this relationship.
Come on. You're the healer. You're supposed to stay up and heal me.
So the creature itself is kind of there and
Can I charge this thing or what?
sure, yeah, if you want to.
Are we
It's gotta go at this
is it
point.
in it?
All right. So if you are charging this creature, we're gonna roll initiative.
Finally.
Don't worry, Zola. I got her. I'll help.
Please.
Like still holding on to Dan's waist.
I feel like I'm in. I don't even need to take a bonus action to rage at this point. It should be an auto rage.
Yeah.
I got 6.
I got 7.
Oh,
Can you get off me?
sorry, but
Okay.
no.
Advantage
At least get on my shoulders.
14.
11.
Extra padding.
Pitiful.
Okay.
So distracted.
So you said 14, Zola?
Mm-hmm.
Zola, Carl. Then sorry, 6 was Dan or Ori? And 7 was the other.
6 is Ori. 7 is
6 was
Dan.
Ori. Okay, Dan is at 7. And
Why is that so perfect?
Arabelle, would you mind rolling anyways, just to know when your turn is, so that I can add that into the initiative order, please?
You want to roll one?
In it.
Yeah. Just a quick initiative.
Wants to see
I mean,
how
I
fast
can't
you
die.
die.
CJ.
Right, just making sure.
Roll low, roll very low. Come on.
Sorry, how much?
What's happening?
What's happening?
What's happening?
Okay, pass it.
I think she lost her dice or something.
No, I'm dead.
Where's Burns?
Okay,
No, but
so
you have,
sorry, how
you
much
have to
did you
roll
get?
in it.
But I'm dead. What? I'm not getting up.
Because you're gonna
I'm-
roll,
that's
you're gonna
what
roll
I'm
a death saving throw.
That's-
I rolled a 20.
I'm gonna bring you back.
No!
Not a nat 20. It's a 17 plus 3 equals 20. But
The fastest.
Don't
and all the
worry.
fucking rolls I'm gonna get tonight.
I got you. I'm bringing you back up.
All right,
At
so,
this point, just leave her down.
Arabelle,
I'm just
you
gonna roll
are
her
first. So can you please roll me a death saving throw?
It's
So,
sensory
and that's just a
deprivation.
regular. How do I do that on here?
Just
This is just a constitution check.
I roll with con. I don't want to roll with con.
I think we just do flat now, no?
Yeah, okay, so it's a flat
Oh.
D20 roll.
Okay.
I mean, you're the DM, obviously.
No, I mean, that's fine.
Roll to everyone. A nat 1. Let's go.
No, you didn't. There's no way. There's
I
Yeah.
did. Look at
I
my
was
screen.
thinking you better not get it, but I'm like,
That's
I'm not
two
going to say
fails,
it
right?
because you're going to get it.
That is, in fact, 2 fails.
So your body just goes like, oh.
Oh, yeah, the electricity.
I fucking said of all the
Blood
fucking things.
spurts
That's why I
out
don't
of
want to roll.
After Arabella, it is the creature's turn.
Oh,
what the fuck?
No.
This is brutal.
Yo, fire this librarian.
And you
Fuck them
see
kids.
that its mouth kind of crackles once more.
Oh no.
And you see you see it building in its throat.
Please.
That energy once more. But it doesn't move any more forward. It stays between you and its and the other, both of them between you and the nest. And it's kind of just
Can y'all
there,
hear me?
low to the ground,
Yeah.
hissing and growling at you all.
Simon. He...
It's always the DM.
Wait, is there actually an audio issue for me?
No, just for Burns, I think.
Oh, he's having difficulty now.
He's going to refresh.
Okay.
What a fucking sesh right now, man.
So
Real life.
we need to come back. Although, I mean, it is Zola's turn, but Carl is right after Zola.
Zola really. Oh my god.
Okay. Am I taking damage or what?
No, this is Zola's turn, and you're up next after.
Did she get the sense that she Arabella almost just full died from the damage that she took? Because Arabella can drop from 36 damage, which isn't.
What you can see is that this lightning struck Carl, went through his body, and kind of struck Arabella directly in the chest. And you see all across upper chest is just this red, burning welt of just scarred electrical energy from where it struck her. And she is on the floor. Just recently, after she had rolled that saving throw, you see her body kind of spasm as it's still racked with that kind of remnant of electrical energy.
Where are Vith and Or? If they're nearby, I'd like to try and pick her up and bring her.
They're maybe about 30 feet, about 30 feet back.
Okay, then I'll cast.
Get her out of here.
Yeah, not to do any damage to her. I'll cast levitate on her and then start
Pull
pulling
her?
her. Yeah.
Okay.
She's magically suspended in place, and I'm just.
All right. So levitate will definitely take away that
Magic Ernie.
potential difficult terrain that dragging somebody would kind of give you, half speed.
Mhm.
So this is kind of your dragging. So we kind of floating. So there's the weight to the at this point object, unfortunately, is being pulled along rather than dragged across the ground. So definitely helpful, and you can move your 30 feet, I believe.
Yes, sir. Straight towards the two adults in the room.
So as you get closer to them, you see that it might not have been apparent from where you were standing, but Vith is just gripping she has this little wand that she uses as a focus, and she's gripping it with both hands. You see her knuckles are white, and she's kind of just trying to hold herself, or is just there kind of gradually kind of opening and closing his fists, and you see that he's kind of leaning forward. They look like they want to act and to help, but they also know that their kind of assignment was to watch you complete this by yourselves, but you can see their kind of their struggle to keep on task.
Guys, please, if you can heal her, the library thing doesn't matter. She's dying.
And
Please.
then it's Carl.
Cool. Yeah, so I'm going to immediately engage with this dude.
Dan, you're after.
I'm going to try. So yeah, I'm gonna rage, obviously. I'm gonna use a charge to try and do lockjaw. This looks pretty strong actually. So I'm actually never mind. I'm just going on it.
Go for it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Let
loose.
So 14 to hit.
14.
Oh well, actually, I'm
misses.
gonna recklessly attack.
Okay.
Right. So then I'll get advantage,
Yep.
I believe.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so an 18 instead
18
for my
hits.
first strike. Beautiful. Snake eyes. So 8 damage total.
Okay.
And then my second attack. Either a 19, so total 27, or yeah, no, it's going to be that 27 to hit.
27 hits.
Give me something good. Give me some money. Wow. Again, so 7 points of damage this time.
Okay.
Why? Oh, because my rage.
You were
bonus.
saying 8 before,
Okay.
right? 8 and 8.
Because of the rage, because of my rage damage, I believe.
Okay, so just twice 8, perfect. So you see as you go and strike at this creature, still a bit shaken up about how Arabella just immediately dropped. You kind of go into a rage and attempt to just deal as much damage as you can against this creature, but you don't expect the speed at which you can kind of dodge out of the way. And so while you manage to still graze it with the tip of your blade, it manages to kind of move itself out of the way just enough to miss the full force of your swings.
Slippery bastard.
Yeah. I don't even notice. I'm just swinging wildly at this thing.
Dan, it's up to you. And Ori, you're next.
Okay. I go, or you got to do something. I'm gonna try and distract them.
All right, I'll let go, so that Dan's more free to move.
Yeah, and I'm going to fire off 2 beams, one at each of the blue lizards.
Okay.
So that's 2 attacks. Let's see what I get. First attack is 23 to hit.
That hits.
For 7 points of damage.
Cool.
Radiant. And on the second one, that is a dirty 20.
That hits.
And 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And how far did you say they were?
So the one closest to you was 10 feet away.
Mhm.
The one behind that is another 20 feet.
Okay. So then I'm going to run between the 2 of them.
Okay. So the second amount of damage was how much?
It was 5, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, does somebody see it in the thing? I can't pull it up right now. Just to make sure. I think it was 5. I think the first one was 7 and the second one was 5. Yeah. But yeah, I run in between them.
All right.
And then, let's see. I just want to verify. Flurry of blows. After taking action, you can use one. Give it to use 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. It doesn't specify if it's on the same creature, does it?
It just says you take 2 unarmed strikes.
Yeah.
So the targets can be whichever.
About immediately take. You can spend a wiki point. Yeah, just 2 as a bonus action. So that's what I'll do.
Okay.
I'll fire off another 2 at each of them, really trying to focus their attention.
Yep.
So next attack is a 15 to hit.
That misses.
Okay. And the one after that is another dirty 20
That hits.
Ooh.
for 8 points of damage.
Okay. So this second attack, is this towards the one that's closest to the nest or to the tunnel?
So yeah, it was like alternating between them. So it was like
That's it. So
one
it
then
was
the other,
front,
then one then the
back,
other.
front,
Yeah.
back.
Exactly.
All right, Ori, that's you.
Ooh. Okay, so I guess like Dan will like charge off. I'll let go and like slide. Okay. Yeah. Whip out my didgeridoo. Use it to focus and throw out a chromatic orb at the 4th level
Okay.
at one of the creatures. I guess the one that's that Carl attacked.
Okay.
+5. Ooh, that's 19 to hit.
That hits.
Ooh, baby. So 6d8. I'll make it fire.
Okay.
Trash. 22 fire damage.
All right. Cool.
And then what I'll do is use my bonus action. So how far is Arabella?
Zola just moved her 30 feet back.
Okay. So 60 feet from me. Yeah. So I'll cast.
Well, she was right at the mouth of this room. So if you haven't moved, you're still about 30 feet away.
Okay. So I guess I'll move back like 20 feet or so to get closer
Okay.
to the mouth, but still in like more of like with more space, I guess. Not like close to like the beginning of the cave, I guess, because I don't want to be funneled again, but like a little bit
Well, I
closer
mean,
to
you hadn't really moved from that, so you might have been off to the side of the tunnel entrance, but you
Okay.
were right there. You haven't
Okay.
moved into the room at all.
Okay, you know what? Yeah. I'll cast Healing Spirit at the 3rd level. It's 60 feet. So I wanted to see if I can pop it right next to Arabella.
Oh, yeah, easily, yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be like a little deer, little baby deer. They'll like pop up and it gives 2d6 healing.
Immediately upon apparition or on their turn that they...
Tangible Spirit appears. Whenever you or a creature you see moves into its space for the first time or starts its turn there. Yeah. I could restore 2d6 hit points.
Okay.
That's cute.
So
Yeah, it'll kind of like will nuzzle up against you.
the spectral deer appears. Zol, you feel a kind of a warmth from this deer as it walks up towards Arabella and starts kind of like nuzzling against her. At the bottom of the round,
That's 7
you hear
points,
Vith
so-
kind of whisper, "Look, there's an empty nest. 2 creatures. Think it through. Something's missing."
Okay. It like, because at this point, is Arabella looking like she's gonna get healed, or is she still like?
I mean,
It's-
we're not going to know until it's our turn.
The nature of the magic seems like positive. You don't exactly know what it might be. I think, or you have cast it before,
Yes.
so you do recognize this to be something that can heal.
Yeah, it heals for 7 points. I don't know if that makes a difference.
Well, at the top of Arabella's turn, she will gain 7 hit points and come back.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, I think I used it. I used it in one of our fights. The first fight we fought against you guys. I used it.
If you can heal her, I'd appreciate it.
So this is just something that was kind of like that kind of whispers to you at the end of the round. Top of the round, Arabella, you gain 7 hit points, and you kind of your eyes flutter open. And you kind of cough, and you can't sit up, and you are no longer unconscious.
She's just like, oh my god, what just happened? Oh my god, and she's just like looking around.
Your
Yeah,
hair is a little bit frizzed, just a little.
she's fixing that. I mean, no.
What did I tell you?
No. What?
What did I tell you? Don't. I have stuff that can
I
help
can't help
you.
myself. Don't yell at me right now.
You were almost dead, and you're caught in my levitate, and I'm not gonna let it go. So you're not going anywhere.
You let me go.
You are just floating currently, just kind of like not able to touch the ground at this point.
Sorry.
What?
You need to stay here, okay?
So how is levitate? Is she literally like T-posing and then
I'm not
levitate?
sure how much, like how high off the ground Zola has you currently, but she levitated your body so you're kind of floating above the ground
Right.
without any kind of force to kind of like right you. You are essentially floating on your back. I assume as she dragged you back further into
Like,
the.
I'm assuming gurney.
So you can definitely like lift your head as like a kind of like a crunch, but you can't really right yourself without enough of a pivotal force.
Zola, I need to get up right now.
Look, you're still really badly hurt.
I can fix it.
Okay, then fix it, and we'll go together. You're not going in front of me anymore. I'm not losing you to a bird.
Okay.
Do your healing thingy.
So Arabella, it is your turn. So
Stop
do
yelling
with
at
it
me.
as you wish.
So top of the morning. I have Cure Wounds. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself
Okay.
at a 2nd level.
Okay.
I detest this game so much sometimes. I heal for 14.
You don't sound convinced.
I wasn't. Heal myself. She can't move, right? So I don't know how she's supposed to lay hands upon herself to cure.
You can move your hands. You just can't right yourself.
So you can't like walk or
like Carl
direct
was.
yourself.
Okay,
forward.
well I'm gonna assume the vampire sleeping in a coffin pose and heal myself for 14.
Sure. For how much? 14?
Yeah,
So that's 21.
All right.
51.
And
That's my action.
action done.
My bonus action.
Talk about it.
I don't even know what to
And we're to talk about it.
what to do at this point. I guess we're gonna do bardic inspiration. Who's next in line? I believe Carl.
It's me.
After
After the
After the creature, so it's
Yeah,
me, creature, Carl.
you creature Zola.
Oh, okay.
Then
girl.
I'm gonna look at Zola. Arabella's gonna look at Zola and just be like, even when you're angry, you're still beautiful. Now get out there and figure this out. And just like while laying on the spiritual levitating gurney, wave her hand and cast bardic inspiration. Thank you.
All right. Yes. Not. Yeah. Okay. So your words inspire Zola potentially.
More of a demand, but sure.
And after you, if you have nothing else you wish to do on your turn, it is the creature's turn, and so it is going to attack.
Oh damn!
Carl, you are right in front of it, so it's going to attack.
You better believe it.
Sorry.
You better believe it.
Yeah. So it's going to attack you twice. It's going to try and bite you, and it's going to try and wrap its tail around you. So I believe you recklessly attacked it, correct?
I did, yes.
All right. So that is a 27 to hit on the bite.
Whew.
So it lunges forward and kind of bites down on your arm, dealing 22 points of piercing damage.
Is that already halved?
No, that is not halved.
Okay.
And then with its tail, it's going to try and wrap its tail around you and kind of crush you. And so that is a 29 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 17 bludgeoning. Then I kind of like, as it constricts, you feel like this kind of like sharper edge to its tail kind of dig into your skin, dealing another 17 slashing on top of it. So
Holy shit. Okay.
in total, 17 points of damage. And can you roll me a strength saving throw?
I absolutely can. 27.
All right, so it tries to kind of constrict you and restrain you with its tail, but you kind of just not taking it at all, just break free from its tail and kind of push yourself out from between the coils of its wrapping.
Some other punk buster.
And then the one closest to the nest, Dan, it kind of looks to you and growls and takes like a couple steps forward and goes for a lunge to bite at you. It's a 26 to hit.
That hits.
And 22 points of piercing damage.
Oh. 22. That's a lot.
But as it kind of, you see its neck kind of reaches forward and it stretches out. But you see that the other creature had gotten closer to Carl to wrap it, but this one kind of backs off afterwards and stays by the nest and just like surveys you.
Interesting.
And after that is Zola's turn.
Wait, does that give me an attack of opportunity?
It is within 10 feet of you. So
Okay, it's like it's got range.
left your range, yeah.
Okay.
So you can have an attack of opportunity if you so wish.
Oh, I do?
Yes, yeah. Because
So, okay.
it came out 10 feet to grab you,
Oh, okay.
to bite you, and then it kind of it retracted its neck. So technically, it's leaving your 5-foot range. You can kind of lash out at it as it.
Yeah. Instinctively, when it bites down on me, I just sort of like punch it in the jaw or something. Here we go. 16 to hit.
16 kind of it misses as you kind of go to punch. You kind of it lands against its jawbone and kind of like it feels more solid than a jawbone should be. And there's like kind of no, it does not have a glass chin whatsoever.
Damn, you're pretty tough.
This boy trains.
It's natural kind of scaly hide, kind of also absorbing part of like most of the damage as well. And after that, that turn is done. Zola, it is you. Carl, you're up after.
I grab Arabella's hand. Guys, the nest, the footprints. I think whoever they belong to, they stole this thing's egg. Maybe we should just go and try and get it. These things are really strong.
Yeah, but they tried to kill Arabella. We're just gonna let them get away with that?
I wish I could take them down, but I don't think that's the move here. We have to try and be smart.
All these talk about being smart.
Well, I'm taking Arabella, and we're gonna run as fast as we can. I want you guys to follow me, but you have to do what you have to do. I get it, but please just be safe.
Yeah, get out of here.
Not dropping my levitation. I just use my action to move her with levitation.
You let me up.
Okay, and Zola drags Arabella another 30 feet down the tunnel.
Or could I just grab her and then use my action to dash?
Yeah, sure. It'll be an object interaction. Not to objectify Arabella, but just because she's floating and has no real say as she doesn't have the force to resist.
Awesome to the max.
So 6 feet back down the hall. Down the
Go
hall, rather.
Pups.
And Carl, you hear Zola kind of yell this out, and then you hear her feet kind of running off in the opposite direction and fading down the tunnel. So it's your turn.
The man went outside.
You're going to attack the one in front of you?
No, is Dan still out ahead of me?
It's back.
Oh, hello? Want to repeat the last thing you said?
Yeah, is Dan still out ahead of me? I see everybody
Dan
running.
is between the two creatures. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll just keep attacking the one in front of me if that's the case.
Okay.
26 to hit.
Yep.
Ooh, so that's 12 points of damage.
Cool.
And then a 17 to hit.
That just hits.
Okay. For 8 points of damage.
Okay. So another swings, trying to just, at this point, deal as much damage as you can. I assume to these creatures for hurting your friends.
And I'm going to yell at Dan. Hey! Everybody's retreating.
Well, everyone except you.
You go first. I'll cover you because I'm chonky.
Well, I'm not going to argue that fact, but I'm faster than all of you.
Hardly. Whatever, fine.
What if we go together?
I'll run. I'll run off, and I'll take the.
Okay. So as you kind of back off and run back down the tunnel, it doesn't take an attack of opportunity on you.
Well, then.
Okay.
And Dan, you're next.
Yeah, I'm gonna start taking off. Well, actually, Ori is still there, right?
She's
Yeah,
at
but
the mouth of the chamber.
Okay.
So she is 10 feet away from the one that you're kind of.
Can I
Retreat.
grab her as I go?
If you want, if she lets you.
Sure.
I'll just like like shoulder check her basically, but just carry her.
Okay. So you'll be about 10 feet into the mouth of the tunnel.
Wait, we can take him.
You know the rules. When you're a sack of potatoes, potatoes don't talk.
Shut up, Carl. Bonk him.
All right. So now Ori and Carl are about 10 feet into the mouth of the tunnel.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to run around, go in front of the closer one, not like right in front of it, maybe like 10 feet away or whatever. I'll look at it. And I go, next time we come here, we're going to talk things through. You understand? And I spin around and I catch up with everyone else.
Okay. So it does hiss back out at you, but it doesn't make a move to attack. It's very much still on, kind of like in that guard pose.
Mhm.
And you run off down the tunnel. All of you retreating back to the main room in which you entered.
Do we all pass through my little deer? If we do, we all get.
Yeah, you would.
to,
If you kept it there, yes, you would.
Yeah, so everybody gets
Yo.
2d6.
Yo.
Health?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so
a bull.
Ori,
well, I'll roll it.
Dan, and Carl,
Oh, it's only
you
4.
regain
Amazing.
2d6 HP.
How much?
Oh, baby, that's a 7. Better than not.
Wait, we roll it?
Yeah, well, whichever you want, but either Ori or you guys.
6. Nice.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
And you find
Can Avid
yourselves
follow us?
once more.
I could like. Oh no, it's only a minute. I can make it move with my
Once
bonus action.
more before the door.
Am I allowed? To...
How-
Oh, actually, wait. Never mind. That's its uses. I can only use 3,
Okay.
so it disappears.
So as Carl and Dan run past it, it kind of fades after giving that last burst of healing to them both.
You did well.
And you are once more at the entrance and looking towards that right path now with maybe a bit more interest than otherwise assumed.
I'll drop levitate.
The right path was the right path.
Okay, so you drop levitate, Arabella, you fall on your foot.
Gently.
No, okay. So you're gently let down, and levitate drops. You are sitting on the ground.
She's just gonna glare and.
I mean, you can
simply
float her in
stand
the
up.
standing position and put her on her feet, like first on the ground, and then
No,
let it
no,
go.
no.
And then she just has to like
Nah, it's too late.
buckle her knees.
Glaring and standing up, fixing her attire, fixing her hair. What did you say about eggs?
Delicious.
Yeah, they're
Well-
great scrambled.
I don't know exactly. I think maybe the people took the egg, and that's why there's so many footsteps going this way, and an empty nest in this way.
Eggs. Wait, there were eggs back there?
Well, there weren't, but they were guarding a nest with no eggs in it, so they have to be somewhere.
That would make sense. I thought they were just ornery because I had all them teeth and no toothbrush.
What if they're making an egg?
Well, we should definitely leave them alone then.
True.
Yeah, pretty rude of us to just walk in.
Rude.
I mean, I still think we could have taken him.
I think so too.
Well, hey, let's
We
try
don't
and talk
need
things
to
through.
attack them. Even if I almost died.
Yeah, don't you want revenge?
I'd rather just let's just get the damn eggs.
What are you, the Eggman?
Cuckoo
The
Kachoo.
Muffin Man.
All
So,
right.
how far are these guys who stole the egg?
Stop letting her in.
We're gonna find out.
Kitty.
But hey, does anybody have a little bit of like a smidgen of healing or something, like a touch?
I'll cast Healing Word.
Yeah,
Begrudgingly.
that's what I'm talking about.
All right. A little bit of
For
first
4.
aid.
I just got this bite in my arm. You see, like my arm, one of my arms is like raked by these teeth, and then I'm also got the charred. Like, hey, Arabella, we're twinning.
yeah.
Do you both have-
Wait!
Wait.
She's like looking at herself. She's freaking out. Do I really look like that?
Oh yeah, no, it's probably not as like vibrantly red, but there is that leftover kind of scar.
Just like,
We look badass.
Oh, she's not happy. You can
Red's
tell
her
she's not
favorite
happy.
color.
She's
Battle wounds.
her eyes are just bright red right now.
See?
Let's go.
They match
hey,
the scar.
survived. Gotta wear it proudly.
Let's go get the fucking eggs.
Uncle Bowman says all warriors should have scars.
Love
Uncle
that
Bowman's
cat.
pretty
Uncle Bowman talks a lot.
He does. It's too much sometimes, but you know, it's hard to tell him that. Should we go get this egg?
Yeah, let's get the egg.
Okay. And so you make your way down the right path, following the humanoid footsteps as you go delve deeper into the tunnel. You come across another opening. This one, in which resides several hide huts. And kind of in the center of these 5 different huts is a large bonfire, on top of which is a rock kind of circle, and 3 eggs are kind of just on this bonfire, and surrounding this bonfire, kind of just like chanting and screaming, are a dozen goblins.
Wow, this would have been so much easier.
Yeah. Oh my god.
All right, let's go to work.
Does anybody speak Goblin?
Those eggs are smelling pretty good.
No. Wait.
Doesn't Carl?
Want me to
Nope,
go?
I
Want me to go
speak
get them?
giant
I'm casting.
and draconic.
I'm gonna have to hear the story of how you learned giant one day.
I'm gonna cast Hypnotic Pattern on all the
Oh my
goblins.
The teacher.
So Arabella,
No joke.
not happy at all. from the
Arabella's
opening,
fucking pissed!
right? Casts Hypnotic Pattern. Could you please describe exactly what the spell does and what kind of save I'm going to be doing?
So I think that just seeing these are the eggs that Zola has been talking about for the past however long we're walking.
I'm not obsessed with eggs.
Obsessed. Anyway, so these are the eggs. Arabella is freaking out about this fucking scar that she can't even fully see right now. So she's just walking up. Everyone maybe pause. She's just walking up, and you can see that out of her ring, that is like her focus, it's just like bright glowing, like kind of smoky, murky, like red smoke. And so she puts her hand toward the goblin fire bonfire thing and says, you create a twisting pattern of colors that weaves through. So I'm going to say it's just different tints of red weaving through the sky. It's a 30-foot cube within range. So I hope that encompasses all of the goblins. Each creature in the area who sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, they become charmed for the duration, which is up to 1 minute. While charmed, they are incapacitated and have a speed of 0.
And what's your saving throw DC?
I used to remember where that was. Hold on.
That would be in your spells tab at the top.
14.
Okay. So all but one fail and are kind of suddenly just mesmerized by this patina of red hues that are kind of flashing in the sky or rather on the ceiling above them. And one kind of realizes that all his companions are suddenly just like looking up and are just out of it, and turns around and sees all of you and kind of just like freezes.
Daniel, get the eggs.
I dash in and I kick the one goblin that's looking at us.
Dynamic entry.
Kicks off to the side.
Atomic kick.
Scoop up the eggs.
Yeah, I mean after the kick.
Okay.
Come on, baby. 14.
14 hits.
Thank God. 6 damage.
Okay. This goblin goes flying and crashes into the hut.
I hope it's not dead, that poor little thing. Is it dead?
Do you go and check?
No, Arabella's too pitching. Arabella doesn't give two shits.
I'll
Oh,
quickly
You don't know?
take the eggs off the fire.
Okay, they have heated up, so
Yeah,
you're kind of like
that's
juggling them.
Put them one down.
They are a bit large too, so it is a bit more difficult. But as you kind of take off the 3 from the fire, you have 3 creature eggs.
Can I cast comprehend language? Just like tune into maybe what anyone might be yelling out as they're affected by the spell or kicked across the room.
Okay. I mean, you can. Yeah, if you cast it now,
Maybe they're charmed. So they
all
couldn't be
you
yelling.
hear is the other like 11 goblins just being like, "Oh, pretty color." Where did that come from? You think? Who cares? And they're just kind of staring for another 40 seconds. I think it's a minute.
Yeah, it's a minute.
Okay, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
Bring them over.
Okay. And so, with eggs in tow, you guys head back down the tunnel. I assume fork a quick U-turn down the left side and head down once more towards the nest with the 2 creatures zealously guarding their empty nest.
Was Dan able to carry all 3?
Look, he's trying.
Could somebody help me?
Somebody.
Why don't you levitate the eggs?
I'm gonna wild shape into a gorilla, into an egg,
What?
and carry 2.
Okay. Gorilla
I'm sorry.
Ori takes 2 eggs. Like Marcus forward.
Not a kangaroo, but a gorilla.
Yeah. I'm like,
And you walk to the nest, once more greeted by hisses and a very guarded posture. But then they kind of see the eyes, like their eyes kind of dart to the eggs, and they bare their teeth at the bearer of the eggs. And you see this kind of like blue energy kind of start crackling in their throats.
Wait! I hold up the egg in front of me.
That blue light starts fading from their throats, and they kind of go a bit forward. Are you just holding the eggs, or would you?
yeah. We're holding them. Well, I'm holding them out, like,
I'm like
looking
using it to
away.
shield myself.
Yeah, I'm like eyes down, kind of like.
They both kind of come forward, their, I think, dozen legs. Yeah, dozen legs now. Just kind of, and one kind of gently opens its mouth and grabs one egg from you, Dan. The other one comes up to Ori, takes one in its mouth, and the other kind of, its tail reaches around and gently wraps around that third egg.
Yeah.
And then they
just
go
like-
towards the nest and they dump them into the nest.
Thank you would be nice.
Carl, you hear this very guttural, draconic thank you. But being as he's the only one that knows draconic, he's the only one that knows what happened.
Shit.
And you guys feel this kind of tugging on all your like beings, and suddenly you're kind of pulled from this cavern and tumbled across the floor of the library. The door kind of these arcane symbols kind of just fading one after the other into this seamless wall in front of you. And that's where we're going to end the session for the night.
Yo.
Yo.
Shit.
So
Got the eggs, boys.
We got the freaking eggs.
And
yeah.
girl.
Thank you all so much for watching. And sorry once more for the technical difficulties. We fixed it. We're still learning stages of all this. But thank you for your patience. And again, thank you for your support. You can find us on all social medias. Twitter, Facebook, YouTube's,
Your mom's house.
Twitch, Instagram,
TikTok.
My favorite social media.
all of it. And so with that, I'll see you all next time on Thursday. We are Hexagon. Good night.
See
Bye.
ya.
Bye.
Well, I got a transition. Wait, so this is gonna be an awkward.
That's a smash cut. I did my editing right.
Okay, bye. It's gonna happen. It takes a couple seconds, but it's happening. I promise.